Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Koyoshi here, welcoming you back to my 100% blind playthrough of Detective Pikachu Returns for Switch. In the last video, we left off, well, I guess trying to investigate the boulders in the bamboo forest, but really, we had a lot of stuff that happened. Pikachu fell asleep again, we had to wake him up. Then we had to get some ingredients from Jessica and do a whole bunch of local concerns, only to find out now she's suddenly being targeted, of course, when we leave. It always is when we get targeted. I guess the Unitas had something to do with it. So let's investigate these boulders, see if we can find a way through. These rocks were here earlier. Let's examine them and see if we can figure out what happened. That's a big Pokemon footprint. Judging on the depth of the Pokemon was pretty heavy too. Some Pangoro's foot fit. I don't think it was made by any of the other Pokemon living in the bamboo forest here. But a Pokemon that came from elsewhere, that might be somehow related to those rocks. I think that's safe to assume. These footprints are larger than Rachel's and Jessica's. They might belong to a man. They're mixed in with Rachel's and Jessica's footprints, and I doubt they were made by a tourist. Someone was going after Jessica. We can't rule that out. Size of the footprints, I bet they're Rachel and Jessica's. Looks like they ran up ahead beyond those rocks. Knowing which way they went was a big route.
If these rocks weren't in our way, our job here would be so much easier. If only there was some way to move them. Rocks weren't in our way, our job here would be so much easier.
Alright.
If only there was some way to move them.
The rocks weren't here either. Doesn't seem like they rolled down from anywhere either. Yeah, we know they haven't been here long, and they look different from other rocks nearby. A Pokemon must have caused this. That's all that there is to see here. Do something about these rocks so we can find Rachel and Jessica. We could ask the people in town for help or find a Pokemon that can deal with them. Pokemon, I wonder if we could ask. Oh yeah, should we go see him right now? That makes sense. Here you are. Hey, Pangoro.
Hey, Pangoro! Do you mind if I ask you for a lift? Thanks, bud.
Right.
Yeah! Now we're unstoppable! Pangoro, let's go!
Oh, the view from up here is amazing. There's a bunch of rocks swapping the path up ahead. Can you flex those vessels and clear a way for us, Fangirl? Sure thing. Move one of these rocks, alright? Can I go ahead and get started?
Hey!
Do your thing, Fangirl. Right. R in front of space to move forward one space at a time. Push shoulders that are blocking your path to move onward. Note you cannot pull those. Push shoulders that are pressed against star walls. Oh, these are walls. If you get stuck, press the minus button to start over.
Thanks.
The path's good now. You've been a huge help, Pangirl. Stuff like that's a piece of cake.
Thank you.
Thank you both. I'm gonna head over to the bridge now. There's no time to lose. Rachel, Jessica, I'm on the way. Should head that way too. Alright. Oh, this is where we go under the bridge, huh? Chew, look, what do we do? Yeah, I see. Just give me a second. Thanks, Goro. You can put me down now. Alright. The bridge is broken. These rocks must have smashed it, huh?
Hey, Tim. Look. Footprints.
Rachel and Jessica's. They went across this bridge.
They went across this bridge, huh? That's what I said, that charcoal kiln is across this ridge, right? If we could just get there somehow, we might be able to find Rachel and Jessica. Yeah, huh? Hold on. Tim, there's another way to get to the other side of the bridge. It's through the storage area. Where's that? It's over that way up the hill. Okay. Should I ask for Fangirl's help now? Yeah.
Hey! Hey!
It's up this hill.
Hey!
That's it. We can get the charcoal kiln from here. Nice work, Pikachu, but how do you know about this? I've gone this way before.
Hey!
Head to the other side of the bridge from here, no doubt about it. Should we go in now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Pikachu, I trust you. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Well, this sure is a storage area. Nice, there are lights at least. Let's see if we can find anything useful.
That's one heavy-looking gate.
Yeah, do you think it's locked?
There's one way to find out. Oh, darn it! The gate won't even budge!
Pikachu!
Oh, so we're going back to the moment of the past. Huh? So that means we're probably gonna have to pay as Harry Goodman again. Harry and Pikachu now, huh?
Thank goodness. I'm glad you're okay. Guess Laeron's still looking for us.
Right after I tried talking to those two suspicious guys, the Baron next to them started going berserk. Maybe those two weren't responsible for its sudden change of behavior. You think so too, right, Pikachu? Very right to be angry. Those guys better watch out. When I find them, once I find them, I'm taking them straight to the police. Said they probably got away already. I'd go chase them down, but Baron's outside. Don't worry, I'm out of ideas just yet. For now, let's find ourselves a safe way out of here. I'll set my sights on those two guys after that. Come on, Pikachu. Let's see if there's another door that'll get us out of here. Iron gate. Surely it's nope, locked. It's if everyone locking their gates today. There's gotta be something we can do. Let's see. Can we find you?
Good grief.
Iron gate's pretty sturdy. Lot tight too. Saw a safe on the other side. That must be where everything is stored. I should have asked the boss for the key to open this gate too. Is that key? Maybe it's a spare. Pretty careless for him to just leave it there. Gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I just gotta reach my hand out and I can't reach it. If only there was a stick or something I could use. What should I do? There's a pretty big gap at the bar. I wonder if I can. Nope, too tight. Don't worry, I'll figure this thing out. I think I'm done checking out this area. Yeah, I've seen enough of this gate. Now, how do I get the key? You're gonna give me it. You're down to give me a hand on? Oh, that's right. You could probably fit through that gap and get to the other side. Chill. Okay, Pikachu, I want you to get the key. It's a little thing over there. See it? So you get that, we can open this gate. I better try and sing it step by step. First, I need Pikachu to get to the other side of the gate. How should I communicate that?
Okay.
Chill, I want you to through that gap down there and get to the other side of this gate. Alright.
Okay.
And she said again. Now how should I sing the next set?
Okay.
Pikachu, see us? Look for the same fame and bring it over here, will ya?
Okay.
Thanks, Pikachu. Now I can open this gate. Nice.
You did it.
Let's see if this key works. Bingo, it opened. Okay, well, lucky for me, I got the key for me. I'll just give it a turn and, huh? Why did it decide to take a nap right here? Sorry, Grover, but I have to give this key a pretty shove. Here it goes. So don't budge. That Grover's no favorite. Hey, Grover, wake up, will you? To sleep. How can I get to move? I'll see if I can find anything that may help. So Grover's fast asleep. A doll will wake it up even if I shake or tickle it. How can I get it to move? See some berries with a thorny skin. These look like berries. If I remember right, they used to make Pokeblocks. See some berries with stems. Those look like berries. If I remember right, they can protect Pokemon from electric type attacks. See some sawberries. These look like berries. If I remember right, they can wake sleepy Pokemon. This gate's not locked, but I can't open it with Laura in the way. I gotta figure out a way to get it to move.
Okay.
Down here too, I can have Pikachu pop through it again. Thanks, Eddie. I'm counting on you.
Okay.
That's all there is to see here. Cool. I can use one of those berries to make Graveler wake up. Pikachu could get a berry for me. Let's do that. Thanks a million, Pikachu. Now, which berry should I tell Pikachu to get?
Okay.
Chestnut berry. I don't Pikachu. I have a chestnut berry on the left there. One of those slow berries with pointed ends.
Okay.
Okay, I had the berry. Now I just need to give it to Growler. Chestnut berry should wake it right up.
Excellent.
Excellent. Hey, it woke up. Hey, Growler, sorry for the rebel rousing, but would you mind moving over just a bit so I can get this video open?
Okay.
Thanks for the help, Graveler. So is this, Pikachu?
Thanks, buddy.
Pikachu!
Nice. Sorry if I woke you up. I gotta say, you're in a much better mood than I was expected. I was prepared for the worst. Like there's nowhere else to go. You're telling me we've hit a dead end, Is that an elevator? Must be a storage area I heard about. This elevator, the one the old Sharkle shopmaster is always fixing. How's that for luck? Save myself a trip.
Okay.
Ticket. This is our ticket out, Pikachu. We can use this elevator to get back up to the ground level. Alright, let's check this thing out and get back above ground. It's a power unit, the machine inside that sends the electricity to the elevator. There doesn't seem to be any major damage, but the electricity isn't flowing properly. Meanwhile, the elevator keeps circling down. can't imagine the Turkle Master helped much by working it either. Elevator buttons. There's one for going up and one for going down. The power's on the fritz, so nothing's happens when I press one. If I want to get them working, I'm going to have to get the electricity flowing again. Going in from above, so I'm pretty sure the elevator will take us back out of sight. You want to get the elevator working again? I just kind of need to fix the flow of electricity. Once I do that, I can get up to ground level. Question next now, how do I fix the electricity? This being a storage area and all, I figured they at least have some tools or spare parts lying around. What should I do? It's not flowing properly. The charcoal's master floats has been to give the machine a good sack, and that seems to do a job. It's clearly not a fair solution. Something about the shock of that initial impact seems to get the electricity flowing again. Sorry buddy, I was just speaking out loud and... Oh, that's right. I'm not in this alone. I got you here to help me, Pikachu. See this power unit? I want you to use electric type move on it. You seem like start flowing if you did a good jolt. You need to do that, Pikachu. Undervolt, okay. Do your thing, Pikachu.
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! You did it!
Nice.
Great job, Pikachu. And this should get us out of here.
Alright.
I couldn't have done it without you. Thanks, Pikachu.
Alright.
Okay.
Finally, fresh air. Also, our Pikachu, first you help Bancham and you go and fix the elevator. Is there anything you can't do? Seriously though, I couldn't have come this far without you. Thanks, Pikachu.
This must be the charcoal kiln hut. Okay.
Did it, Pikachu. We made it to the charcoal kiln. Still, this is where the berserk Pokemon appeared. Investigating that incident's the whole reason I'm here. I went to berserk Pokemon on the way here too. Learned something from that encounter at least. Humans definitely have something to do with the berserk Pokemon. Think back on what I've seen so far. Two suspicious guys and a round that met berserk right in front of us. They seemed very frustrated when they saw me. Locals to me, they probably came here from somewhere else. Did you find a way Pikachu react to them? I'm pretty sure they had something to do with Veron going berserk. Veron was calm when I first saw those two guys, but once they started running away, Veron ran berserk. Did it go berserk because it was scared of us, or for some other reason? Its eyes caught my attention too. Its eyes are usually light blue, but they were red when it started going berserk. Something about that feels off to me.
Okay.
I think it's about all I got to ponder. Time for a deduction. Turns out humans are involved in the berserk Pokemon incident in Bamboo Barrel. These two suspicious looking guys are forest looked like they were trying to be avoided being seen by other people. And at Veron was Pokemon they brought around with them. The question is, why did Veron go berserk? I'll try to deduce if there was anything strange about Veron's behavior when it went berserk.
Now then.
Go berserk all of a sudden. And was supposed to go berserk. As far as I'm aware. Something definitely seems off about Veron's red eyes, not to mention the way it went berserk. It isn't even thinking straight. All of it almost like it just lost its mind all of a sudden. Why'd it react so violently? I need to get this. But soon, for the sake of argument, that Ron was forced to go berserk. Considering all the destruction in the bamboo forest and Ren's violent, out-of-control behavior, it all makes sense if those two guys forced Ran to go berserk. How they did that, I'm not sure. There might be more evidence back there. Once I'm done investigating around here, I'll go take another look around the bamboo forest. Two really are the making Pokemon go berserk, then what's on? Seriously? Oh, he's over here.
Watch out!
Oh, now you have to unleash Thunderbolt against it.
Oh, hey, nice job. Hey, are you okay? Looks like those jerks were using you. Huh? What's this? A vial? A flash of brilliance!
Flash of brilliance.
Pokemon have been going berserk, and this stuff is why. Exactly. You think so too? If this gets out into the world, it'll be a disaster. But I will not let that happen.
This is how he got the vial
Thanks for all
that
your
we
help,
saw
buddy.
in the original
Bye now.
game. You actually see this early on in the original game, and I guess this is where he originally got it from. Test tube. Where he got it from this part in the bamboo forest.
Wanna come?
This is what
Well,
gets Pikachu to come.
You can have this. Looks great on you. Right. Let's go.
Pikachu! Wake up, Pikachu!
Huh?
If I fell asleep again. Tim, what's with that look? Come on, you worry too much. How are you not concerned about this Pikachu? You keep collapsing out of nowhere. Aren't you at all anxious of what might be causing it? Do you have any idea how worried we've all been? Tim, I'm sorry. I was trying to downplay it to keep you all from worrying, but I guess that backfired. Sorry, Pichu. I didn't mean to go off on you like that. Need to hear it. I'll get myself checked out after we finish this investigation, but for now we gotta focus on finding Rachel and Jessica. Let's hurry up and go. Can't just go rushing in. We don't know what's in here. Don't worry, I've been here before the ferry. It's safe. There's the elevator in the back. We won't get lost. Your dream dropped more memories about this place, huh? Mind filling me in?
Mm-hmm.
Down in the bamboo forest, right? Did you two come here? Things got pretty airy after I gave Pancham its medicine. Harry and I encountered a berserk Pokemon and we ended up here after we ran away. You had to run? What happened? She looked after Pancham and I headed in the direction of the Warren. What? Sounds like his memories are jumbled up again. As I as I was heading towards where the wild boar came from it, I saw Hoo flying away as fast as his wings could carry it. Knew right away that who must have encountered a berserk Pokemon. I wanted to confirm it though, so I climbed up a huge boulder and headed toward who it come flying from. Alright. So Harry headed that way. I scrambled up the boulder to catch up with him and left Pancham behind. Huh, this isn't quite making any sense. After Harry and I climbed the boulder, we ran into these two shady guys and a berserk Pokemon. Pokemon started attacking us, so we ran away and ended up stumbling into the storage area. I'm not sure how accurate this memory is for some parts of the story. Consistent thing is they escaped the berserk Pokemon by running into this storage area.
Yeah.
People in the bamboo barrel use this storage area. All Pokemon live here, but it's generally a safe place. Storage area, huh? Guess that's why it's such a sturdy structure. Elevator up ahead that we can use to get the ground bubble. I'll let us out once on the onto the other side of the bridge, which is perfect. Doesn't always work, but I know how to fix that. Wow, really? Guess we're covered then. Oh yeah, totally.
Hey.
So we can get out of here if we just follow the path beyond the gate. I know exactly what to do. It sounds straightforward, but we should still be careful about your condition. Appreciate it. Now let's go find Rachel and Jessica. Second, I want to organize my thoughts first. Trying to make sense of Pikachu, sorry, but something else it's strange to me. I know not everything makes sense in those dreams, but part of he's told all of me actually did make sense. I just have this hunch I also need to sort out what he said in the story.
Oh!
I know, there's something strange about what Pikachu said he did. Pikachu left Cham to follow Dad, but it's strange that he was separated from Dad in the first place. They're supposed to be partners, huh? This then looks really strange. What Pikachu said is true. That means he climbed the huge boulder twice. Doubt he climbed down that boulder to climb it second time. Said he followed my dad. What does that all mean? I don't think he climbed the same boulder twice. What's that further in the storage area? Sounds good.
Hey.
So gate's locked, but we got nothing to worry about. I can fit for the gaps of the bomb and search for a key on the other side. Gate doesn't need to be locked, actually. See? Oh wow, my card solution fizzled into nothing. Folks around here ought to be really more careful about leaving things unlocked. Don't worry about it. The important thing is that we can get through without any trouble. What are these boulders? Gee, what's up with these huge rocks all over? Around the last time I was here, where the heck did they come from? Well, curiosity, know exactly who to ask for help with all this kind of stuff. So we have to go back to Fangirl.
I can't decide. Should I get the bamboo charcoal crust or stick with regular dough?
I don't know what to say to you. Tim, should we ask for Fangirl's help?
Hey.
Yes. Let's do this, Fangirl. Says I'm so busy. Goose thinks it's so crazy in here. Need a fishy socks, right? Mind if I get to it? Go for it.
Hey.
Do your thing, Fangirl. Okay. We can't move any of those because they're in the way. go across here.
Thanks.
Yeah. Nice, that we can keep going. Thanks for the assist, fangirl. Sure, if you need any more help, just say the word. What you doing here? Live these hogs too, right? Mind if I get started? Go for it.
Hey.
Hey, fangirl. There you go. It's a little tricky puzzle, but otherwise it seems really fine. I'm not gonna lie, I like this kind of puzzle. It basically reminds us of the strength puzzles from the original
Thanks.
Pokemon games. The fast clear. Thanks, fangirl. Don't mention it.
Thank you.
There's actually a lot of references to it, but of course there's that puzzle we had to do in the original game where we had to use strength to push the boulders into certain holes to have them fall down. That's basically what this was. Anyways, thank you both. Looks like we can continue now.
Great.
Yeah, Spower unit looks like it's working properly. What a relief. Maybe that's too? No, don't you worry about that. See elevator buttons. Let's get Tim over here before we press anything. Alright. Sophia Chu, ready to get off, fangirl. Be careful getting down. Thanks for your help, fangirl.
Okay.
Ready, Tim? These elevator buttons are working. Guess none of those memories that came back to me will come in handy after all. That's not true. They helped us get all the way here. Now we just gotta ride the elevator up and go them. Came from above. This can't be good. Let's hurry on up.
Come on.
I know.
Stressing
right?
out won't make this go any faster, Tim.
Right.
Okay.
That roar came from somewhere nearby. Keep up your guard, Tim. Right, let's go. Go assess the situation first. Could you wait here? Okay. Wait, is that Rachel, Jessica, Tim? Wait, that guy.
Looks like I got what I was after. Now I just need to capture that detective duo.
I've already given you the research data. Just leave us alone.
What did you say? You've got a lot of nerve making demands of Unitas.
Unitas.
Been waiting for you, great detective. Now you're dealing with an elite. Golem, attack! We're up, Pangoro!
Again.
Just get that thing off. Pangoro, hold on a little longer.
I have to time it.
I did it.
Oh no!
Great.
Phew, that was pretty intense. I'm glad he took off. Pichu, fangirl. That looks like a tough opponent to handle. Are you two okay? That was nothing for us, right, fangirl? I get the feeling you two could handle about anything. It seems like Rachel and Jessica are okay too. That's good to hear. Should go and check with them.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm fine too. But they stole something really important.
That man in back from earlier, it sounded like he was with some group called Unitas. Sis, what's that? You knew I was carrying something important too. What does this all mean? Breathe, Jessica. It's okay. You're safe now. Just, I can't believe this is happening. I can understand it might be difficult to talk about Jessica, but can you answer some questions? Sure, I can do that.
Excuse me?
Brett mentioned something about Unitas. Can you tell me more about that? Yes, you remember the project I told you about before? The one Emma launched with the lab at Rhyme City? It's called the Unitas Project. Huh? They have the same name? It surprised me as well. Why would they use the same name as Monmouth's project? Told us before the project was cancelled and the lab was shut down. Maybe that guy used to work lab back when it was still running. Do you remember ever seeing him, Jessica? No, I've never seen him before. He knew who I was, though. Black just now was with that Unitas organization? There's no way this is all coincidence. Agree, there's gotta be something behind all this.
Excuse me?
What did that Unitas guy steal from you, Jessica? Research data. Emma collected it at the lab. Just carrying that around? Yep, I kept it on a thumb drive. I thought of it as a good luck charm. But why? Were you planning on continuous research? No, quite the opposite, actually. Search data could sell danger for both humans and Pokemon. I figured I should hold on to it to keep that from happening. Made my mom research something dangerous. Research itself was about how people and Pokemon could live together in harmony. More specifically focused on the possible interactions between Pokemon and human consciousness. Research she made an unaccepted discovery. Way for a human to take full control over Pokemon's conscience or even fuse their own consciousness with it. That's horrifying. Thought so too. That's why she kept her data hidden from everyone at the lab. I was the only person she told where she kept it. She really must have trusted you, Jessica. Yes, but I couldn't fully understand all the data. It was a bit above my level of expertise. Shut down at the RSet, I took the research data with me. Now that Unitas Goon has it. Should have deleted when I had a chance, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. It's okay, I understand. Dr. Bios meant a lot to you, and you wanted to remember her. Yes, thank you, Rachel. Unitas must have was in that research data.
What do you think, Tim? Jessica sure gave us a lot to consider, huh?
No kidding.
So, she was attacked by people who were after Emma's research data.
And they called themselves Unitas. The same name as Emma's project. Which means, if we head to the lab...
My thoughts exactly. This mystery's been twisty, but I think we're starting to get it.
You're right. I suspect that...
Wait, Tim. Just a second. I'd like to back up our theory a bit more before we go and get too excited.
How?
We'll start tomorrow morning by organizing all the information we've collected up to now.
Alright.
This view of the bamboo forest is reminding me of Harry all over again.
Did you and my dad come out this way too?
Sure did. This is where me and Harry faced down a rampaging Lairon together. Good times.
That's wild to think about. You and my dad were right here, huh?
Yeah, and it wasn't a cakewalk, let me tell you. Yeah?
Besides two suspicious-looking guys in the bamboo forest, and when I tried to reason with them, they were having none of it. Harry couldn't understand me when I tried telling him. Suddenly took off and running, and that's when Lairon attacked us. Young go berserk because of R. Yeah, I didn't know about R at that point, but the vial I found there and was a big clue. By the way, me when you said you tried to reason with them. I wanted to suss them out first by talking to them. Running straight in didn't see you at the right move. Tried to play dumb. Said something about harvesting bamboo shoots. Then they used some R to make Grelon go berserk. Huh? What's up, Tim? You haven't forgotten about R, haven't you? What's bugging you? Well, let me ask again. You said you tried to reason with those two suspicious men? Yeah, of course. Should said he tried to reason with two suspicious-looking men. Was there too, wasn't he? So how come Pikachu wasn't the one who tried to reason with them? Something about this story is strange too. Clarify some things with Pikachu after I go over what he just said. Pikachu's story now was just strange. Let me think this through carefully and figure out what seems strange. So I said to those suspicious ends. Strange that Pikachu talk to those suspicious ends without first coming up with a plan to Dad to apprehend them. Alright. Alright. Let me stick a bash for this and see what is. Suspicious end could understand Pikachu. Horace, I'm the only one who can understand what Pikachu says. How was he able to talk to the suspicious end? Maybe he got confused when he heard Dad talking to those guys and now he thinks he's the one who went and talked to them. Yeah, that makes sense. That, by the way, I just showed you. If you just go for the other options, even if they are X'd out, you remember exactly
what's this about,
out.
Tim?
If you don't mind, I'd like to talk to you in private.
In that case, let's chat in there.
Alright. Bamboo barrel and charcoal kiln
what's so
in the
important that
bamboo
we need to
forest.
talk alone? Oh, do you need relationship advice?
Yeah, you wish. Ever since we got to this area, you've been acting really strange.
You think so? I guess all those memories rushing back jumbled my brain.
Well, let's start unjumbling it then.
Sounds good to me. Where should we start?
Alright.
Okay, let's go in chronological order.
So we're trying to fix Pikachu's
When my
memories.
dad came here, do you remember the first thing he did?
Well, Harry came here to investigate the Berserk Pokemon incident. But the gate to the bamboo forest was locked, so I had to borrow the key. After that, we had our fateful encounter.
Huh. Don't you find that a little unusual?
My dad actually borrowed the key, though.
You never met my dad before you crossed paths in the bamboo forest, right?
Yep, that's right.
In that case, don't you think it's strange? I mean, how could you even know about what happened before you met my dad?
Huh? Now that you mention it, that is strange. Maybe I heard from Harry?
After that, you helped Pancham in the bamboo forest?
Yeah. I was by his side the whole time, protecting him until his injury got better. Tracking down the medicine was tough.
But how is that possible?
How could Pikachu have gone to medicine? Just as he stayed by Fancham's side and couldn't move, and he went off to look for medicine. He couldn't have done both at the same time, surely.
Pikachu, that doesn't make sense. If you were with Pancham the whole time, you couldn't have gone looking for medicine.
Huh? I could have sworn I stayed with him. Maybe I left once to go look around for some medicine?
After Pancham recovered, do you remember what happened next?
Yeah. I heard a Pokemon roar from somewhere way off in the forest. I saw some Pokemon fleeing, so I figured there was something beyond the boulder.
And then what?
I climbed the boulder and continued on. And then I followed Harry and climbed the boulder too?
Just as I thought. Your memories have gotten all mixed up.
Did he climb the same boulder twice? That doesn't make sense.
Pikachu. If what you said is correct, wouldn't that mean you climbed the boulder twice?
That's what I said, but... maybe I got mixed up because I saw Harry climb it?
As you went deeper into the bamboo forest, what did you find?
Okay.
I came across a suspicious duo with a lair on.
I go, this is how we're gonna start.
And I remember calling out to them. I shouted something like, "Excuse me, what are you doing here?" They tried to play dumb, and then the Lairon suddenly came charging at us.
Wait a second. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know if Pikachu was able to communicate with them.
That suspicious duo. Isn't it strange that they could understand what you were saying?
Yeah, I guess you have a point. Maybe Harry said it for me?
So, the two of you escaped from danger and decided to become partners. That's when you received the hat, right?
Yeah. I gave this hat to Pikachu as a gift. And Harry put it on my head?
Pikachu could have given the hat to the other one.
Wait a second. Pikachu said he got that hat from my dad. Which means...
Yeah, if Pikachu gave the to himself. Yeah, this makes sense. You got the hat from his dad, Chris.
Pikachu, you say you got the hat from my dad, but you also gave it to Pikachu?
That's right. How strange. I'm starting to remember more. This whole thing started with that car accident. I remember driving my car that day with my partner, Pikachu. Suddenly, the brakes failed and we crashed in a valley. And then I got thrown out of the car. Everything started to fade, and I blacked out. All I remember is Pikachu desperately crying for help. But, of course, these memories up to that point were Harry's.
I've never seen
What
this
is the
festival.
matter? You do not appear to be injured.
Oh, now we see
It
what
is too
actually
late for
happened
him.
that night.
He is fading as we speak. You would go that far? I will need your physical form to save him. Even I cannot say for certain what will happen. Knowing this, do you still wish to save him?
Now this straight up takes me back to the movie because we see this pretty
Very
much
well.
exact same kind of cutscene happen
However,
in the movie too.
I have one condition. My cells are being used by some humans for nefarious ends. I want you to retrieve them for me.
Alright.
The fate of this human rests in the strength of your bond with him. Now.
Anyway, that's what went down between me and Mewtwo.
It sounds to me like Dad and Pikachu had a really strong bond.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Tim, don't you want to know what me and Mewtwo talked about after the ER incident?
Huh? You remember what happened then, too?
Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday. Crystal clear.
Yeah. Okay.
After we solved the R case, I went out to that alley to meet up with Mewtwo. Here you are, just like I promised you.
Indeed. Thank you.
So, that means it's my turn now.
Before we proceed, there is something we must discuss.
Oh yeah? Don't tell me you can't do it now.
Right now, Pikachu's consciousness and your human consciousness coexist within you. It is a miracle that this balance has endured as long as it has. I can only imagine that your trust in one another has made this possible. If I were to forcibly separate the two...
You're saying you can't guarantee that I'd survive that?
Correct. I would say you have a 50% chance of survival. We don't have much time. Have you decided on which one to choose?
Yeah, I've made up my mind. I'll take my chances with that 50%.
So be it.
Hey, wait a second! When you say I might not survive, do you mean just me, or Pikachu too?
Your fate and Pikachu's are inextricably intertwined.
Then I can't afford to leave this up to chance. Sorry, can you wait before making me human again? Please. I'm sure Tim will figure something out. Besides, I'd like to be here and watch him grow up. I'm sorry, Tim. Can't come home just yet.
Very well. However, because you used a move earlier, you are now in a precarious situation. If your human consciousness remains this strong, Pikachu's will disappear.
Then, what can I do?
I will restore the balance between your consciousnesses, and you will forget what you now remember.
Amnesia again? Hey, wait! If you do that, how am I supposed to tell Tim I'm...
Okay. That's what's been happening to Pikachu lately, huh? Look how there's a save point between each of these cutscenes. That means we can actually stop between one of them if we
for
want.
my dad. And all along, you've been right beside me.
I'm sorry. I should have realized it sooner.
You think that's why we could understand each other?
Yeah, that really should have been our biggest clue, huh? After all, you're my own flesh and blood. You've really grown up, Tim. You finally found me. Thank you.
Alright. Nice.
So, what do I call you now? Should I call you Dad?
Huh?
I mean, you're my dad, but you're a Pikachu too.
Yeah, it'd be weird if someone overheard you. Pikachu is fine for now.
Huh?
Just until I'm back to normal.
Yeah, sounds good, I mean, Pikachu.
Alright. Well, that was a good ending.
I'd better get
moment,
back to
huh?
normal soon, for everyone's sake.
Thanks to my dad's strong bond with Pikachu, Mewtwo was able to save his life. But our work isn't finished just yet. The name of Emma's project was Unitas, the same name as the organization. We need to investigate the Unity Lab next.
Alright. Next morning at Tim's apartment, huh?
Today is the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week. A variety of events are being held across the city to celebrate. And tonight, Mayor Myers will unveil what he calls a revolutionary device that will make Rhyme City proud. Expectations are high for this device, which is meant to bring people and Pokemon closer together.
Tonight, huh?
Do you think Mayor Myers is really connected to Unitas?
Well...
So you wanted to find out. We need to go ask the mayor herself. It's not what we know so far, Tim, sure. She went after Mewtwo and stole Harry's body from it. This same organization has also been putting cubes on Pokemon that force them to do their dirty work. Right, and that organization's name is Unitas, which is the same name that Emma, Rachel's mother, used for her project, the Unitas project. That shared name, along with the people involved, makes it pretty clear those two are related. Capable of mass-producing machines as complicated as those cubes, Emma's old facility is the only round that fits the bill. Isn't it shut down, though? Apparently not, huh? What do you mean? Some people have been going in and out of that facility recently. When did you hear that? Tim. Do you realize how long I've been living in Vine City as a Pokemon? Pokemon we've met on our cases. I've got eyes and ears just about everywhere. I see, and now you have my dad's memories back. Yeah, but that knowledge with the I combined that knowledge with the latest info I gathered, so trust me, that lab is operational.
The abandoned Pokemon Unity Lab.
Yeah.
I bet we'll find all the answers there.
Okay.
Don't forget, we also need to get Dad's body back.
Right. It's gonna be a long day. Make sure you're all prepped, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be prepped alright. I'm gonna be ending the episode here. Yeah, of course we're gonna be ending the episode here after that long thing that happened there, but to be fair, we finished another chapter. It was a big deal. We're getting somewhat closer to the end now, but until then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Rate, subscribe for some more content, and I'll see you guys later.